In one scene, Elsa takes off her gloves to use her magic, but later, when building her ice palace, she uses her feet to create the floor. If gloves can stop her powers, why don't shoes or iron shackles have the same effect? And this is just one mistake. Wait until you see what else we've uncovered. 1. The magical appearing sofa. In the very first Frozen movie, Anna sings about finally meeting people. She twirls through a room filled with paintings. There are benches in the corners, but no sofa. None at all. You can pause and check, just paintings and benches. Then, suddenly, Anna strikes a pose on a big blue sofa. Where did it come from? That sofa wasn't there 2 seconds ago. The wide shot of the room clearly shows no sofa anywhere. But when she copies the painting's pose, she's sitting on one like it's always been there. It just appeared, out of nowhere, like magic. Or maybe someone added it in later and forgot to fix the earlier shots. Either way, that sofa popped in like it had its own script, and no one ever noticed, not even Elsa. 2. The mystery of the moving door hole. After Elsa's powers hurt Anna, the two sisters are kept apart. Elsa stays locked inside her room. Anna, now with no memory of the magic, keeps coming to Elsa's door, asking her to come out. It's a sad scene, but look closely. In one shot, Anna's head is way above the door hole, that same hole she used to peek through just before. So what happened? Did the door hole move down? Or did Anna grow a whole foot overnight? The timeline doesn't show years passing, it's only a short time. Yet suddenly Anna's much taller. There's no explanation. Just one shot where she's small, and the next where she's taller than the peephole. Either the castle's shifting, or someone messed up the size chart, and nobody caught it. 3. The vanishing and reappearing hat. During the scene where the giant ice monster throws Anna and Kristoff out of Elsa's palace, things happen fast. Snow flies, people scream, and chaos hits. But there's one tiny detail that slips by, unless you're really looking. Anna doesn't have her hat on when she's flying through the air. It's completely gone. Not on her head, not on the ground. Nowhere. But just seconds later, she stands up and boom, it's back. Sitting perfectly on her head like nothing ever happened. Did the wind place it back for her? Or did the hat magically return on cue? The animators probably hoped no one would notice, but sharp eyes always do. 1 second it's gone, the next it's there. That hat has powers too, apparently. 4. The invisible audience. When Anna asks Elsa to bless her rushed wedding to Hans, things heat up fast. The sisters start arguing in front of everyone. Or do they? At first, the camera shows just the two of them. No one else was nearby. The space around them is clear, not a single familiar face in sight. But the second Elsa loses control and lets her ice power slip out, Hans and the Duke are suddenly standing right behind Anna, like they'd been there all along. But they weren't even in the background. Did they teleport? Or were they invisible until the drama started? 5. The vanishing window trick. When Anna ends up in the cabin to find new clothes and accidentally bumps into Kristoff for the first time, the outside of the building is clear. 2 big windows right beside the front door. You can't miss them. But once Anna steps inside, something weird happens. One of those windows is just gone. It completely disappears. And the wall that should show the outside now looks solid, like it never had a window there at all. It's like the building changes the second you walk in. Maybe it's magic. Or maybe someone forgot what they drew on the outside when they worked on the inside. 6. The disappearing rope mystery. In the escape scene from Elsa's giant ice monster, Kristoff ties a rope around Anna's waist. It's smart. They need to stay together while climbing down the mountain. And at first, it worked. They're linked by the rope, but then they fall. It's a long, wild drop. When they land, something strange happened. The rope is gone. They hit the ground, and suddenly nothing is connecting them. Like the rope never existed. You'd think after all that effort, it would at least stay on screen, but it vanished midair. Maybe the fall was so rough that the rope gave up and left. Or maybe the animators simply forgot to keep it there. 7. The case of the missing arrows. During the scene where Hans and his soldiers arrive at Elsa's ice palace, things get intense fast. One guard shoots arrows at the giant snow monster. Bad idea. The monster gets mad and tosses the guards into the snow. They hit the ground hard, and when they land, look closely. No arrows near them. But then the camera cuts to a new angle, and suddenly the arrows are right there beside their hands, just sitting in the snow like they'd been there the whole time. But they weren't. Go back and check. The arrows magically appeared between shots. 8. The dancing charades table. At the start of Frozen 2, Anna and Elsa play charades with Kristoff and Olaf. It's a fun scene. Sven's sitting quietly, watching over the setup like a good reindeer. In front of him are 3 items: the basket with the clues, the hourglass to track time, and the bell to end the round. All 3 are perfectly lined up. Basket on the left, hourglass in the middle, bell on the right. But then, camera shift, and the hourglass and basket have swapped places. Another shot later, the hourglass moves again, this time all the way to the edge. It's like these props are playing their own game when no one's looking. Were they bewitched? Did Elsa's magic rub off on the table? Whatever the reason, those items can't sit still. Even the furniture in this movie knows how to act. 9. The bending iron shackles. When Elsa's locked up in thick iron shackles, she uses her powers to break free. No problem there. But wait, here's where the laws of physics get bent. Elsa's ice powers cause the metal to bend, but iron doesn't bend from cold, it bends from heat. So, how is the metal bending when Elsa's powers are freezing, not burning? Magic? Sure, maybe, but even magical ice should follow some rules, right? If Elsa's ice can freeze things solid, it shouldn't make the metal flex like it's been heated up. Iron only bends at high temperatures, not in freezing cold. So, unless Elsa's ice somehow breaks the laws of physics, this one's a little off. Maybe her powers are more wild than we realized. So wild, they don't even need to make sense. 10. The disappearing cup and changing icicles. When Anna and the group meet the forest people, the tension's high. Anna pulls out her sword, ready for anything. But here's the odd part. Look at the icicles on her sword. At first, they're facing her, but in the very next shot, they're pointing the other way. Did the sword change direction by itself? Did Anna shift it without noticing? Or maybe the animators decided to switch things up without realizing it. It doesn't stop there, though. In the scene where Honeymaren talks to Elsa by the fire, she sets her cup down beside her. But wait, when the camera shifts, the cup is gone, vanished. Poof. It's like the animators forgot to leave it in place. First, the icicles change, then the cup disappears. Something tells me even the props are getting tired of staying put. 11. The magical escape. At the climax of Frozen 2, Anna has to wake up the stone giants to destroy the dam. But here's where things get odd. As her plan works, the giants start hitting massive rocks. One of the rocks falls right behind Anna, blocking her escape path. Then, another rock hits the dam right in front of her, trapping her from going forward. This looks like it's it. Anna's stuck between two massive rocks with water rushing toward her. But somehow, just moments later, she's back across the bridge, safe and sound. Wait, what? How did she get past the rocks that were literally blocking her way? Did she somehow fly? Was there a hidden magic we missed? It's a huge plot twist that wasn't explained, and Anna's escape might be the most magical one yet. Maybe Frozen 3 will explain how she defies physics. 12. The vanishing table and mirror. In Frozen 2, Elsa sings to express her confusion about the mysterious call from the forest. At the start of the song, she leans against a table and looks into a mirror hanging on the wall. But here's the strange part. When she turns to leave, both the table and the mirror are gone. Poof. Disappeared. How is that possible? Was it magic? Did the castle decide to rearrange itself? Maybe Arendelle's castle has a life of its own, just like the enchanted furniture in Beauty and the Beast. Either that, or the animators forgot to keep the furniture in place. Whatever the reason, it's a pretty weird moment that goes unnoticed in all the song excitement. Maybe next time, Elsa will get a mirror that stays put. 13. The Vanishing Friends. As Elsa and Anna journey deeper into the mist, Elsa hears the mysterious call again. They come across a magical cloud that blocks Kristoff and Olaf from following. The weird part is just moments before, Olaf and Kristoff are right next to the two sisters. But when Elsa touches the mist and the scene changes, suddenly, poof, they're gone. Just Anna is standing there beside Elsa. How did they disappear so quickly? There's no explanation. 1 second they're close, the next, they're nowhere to be seen. Did the mist do more than block their path? Did it erase them from the scene? Whatever happened, it's a pretty odd moment that goes unnoticed. 14th. Olaf's hide-and-seek skills. Olaf is famous for his love of warm hugs, but did he also secretly love playing hide-and-seek? In the first Frozen, when Anna and Elsa reunite in the ice castle, things get heated as they argue. Elsa wants everyone to leave her alone. And somehow, Olaf takes that to heart. Right when Anna stands at the bottom of the stairs, Olaf is right next to her. But as soon as Anna starts climbing those stairs, Olaf just vanishes. Poof, gone. No sign of him. How did he disappear so quickly? Did he decide to hide from the argument? Or was it just a sneaky animation mistake? Either way, it's a funny moment that makes you wonder where Olaf ran off to. Maybe he was just trying to give the sisters some space. 15. Anna's Locket and the Horse. During Anna's big coronation day, she wakes up full of energy, singing and celebrating in the castle. At one point, she's holding a sculpture spinning around, and the sculpture crashes into the cake. But here's the odd part. How could the sculpture hit the cake like that? It was thrown at an angle, but the object hit directly in the middle. That's not how physics works. But the mistakes don't stop there. Later, as Anna walks through the castle and heads toward the harbor, she hits a high note and suddenly, bam, a horse bumps into her. It's a fast-paced scene, but if you look closely, you'll see that Anna's locket goes right through the horse. Yep, through the horse. That's all for today's mind-blowing Frozen errors. Who knew these tiny slip-ups were hiding in plain sight? Keep an eye out for more. There's always more to explore in the world of animation.